So, myself Archana, student of Central University of Tamil Nadu. I will be discussing about the topic Bioremediation of Toxic Waste Site. Coming to the introduction, toxic waste site allocation that contaminated with hazardous substances like heavy metals, petroleum hydrocarbon, pesticides, solvent, and other chemical substances. Traditional methods like chemical treatments are highly cost and also they produce secondary pollution. Bioremediation is the process of using microorganisms to degrade highly toxic pollutants into less toxic one. Coming to what is bioremediation? Bioremediation is the process of using microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, and sometimes plants to degrade or neutralize the highly toxic pollutants into less toxic one. Mechanism of bioremediation. First, we have the microbial degradation. Here, microbes metabolize organic pollutants into carbon dioxide, water, and biomass. And next is the bioaccumulation. Here, the microbes are plants that absorb and store heavy metals. Next, we have the biotransformation. Here, the microbes that transform highly toxic pollutants into less toxic one. Next, we have the co-metabolism. Here, the microbes degrade pollutants instantly while metabolizing the other. Next, I am discussing about the factors affecting bioremediation. First is the availability of microorganisms, appropriate amount of bacteria, fungi, plants capable of degrading this specific contaminant are required. The microbial diversity increases the chances of complete biodegradation. Next is the types and concentration of contaminants. Some pollutants are highly biodegradable and some are highly resistant. Very high contaminant concentration may be toxic to microbes. Next is the availability of nutrients. Microbes that are required nitrogen, phosphorus, and other minerals for their metabolism. Nutrient imbalance can limit the degradation process. Next is the oxygen level. Anaerobic bioremediation that require oxygen, example for oil degradation. Next is the anaerobic conditions that are needed for some contaminant. Oxygen availability strongly affect microbial activity. Next, we have the moisture content. Water is essential for the microbial metabolism and nutrient. Too much can affect the slows the activity, and at the same time, too much that can also resist oxygen flow. Next is the pH. Most microbes that work maximum at pH 6 to 8. Extreme pH level can reduce the microbial activity and enzyme activity. Next is the temperature. Biodegradation is optimum between 20 to 35 degree for many soil microbes. Too much that kill the microbes and also reduce the degradation process, and also low temperature slows the metabolism. Next is the presence of oxygen acceptors. Besides oxygen, microbes may use nitrate, sulfate, or iron or as electron acceptors in anaerobic degradation. Their presence affect the degradation pathway. Next is the soil structure and permeability, control movement of air, water, and nutrients that clay-rich soils that slow degradation. Next is the presence of inhibitory substance. Heavy metals, toxin, or pesticides inhibit the microbial growth and thereby reducing the degradation process. Competition with the native microflora may also limit the performance of introduced microbes. Next is human intervention, biostimulation. Here we are adding more nutrients or oxygen for increasing the degradation process. Next is bioaugmentation, adding specialized microbes to enhance the degradation process. Next is phytoremediation, using plants to enhance degradation process. Next, we are discussing about the types of biodegradation. Mainly two types are the in situ and ex situ. In situ means treatment at the contaminated site, and ex situ means transfer the contaminants to a specific site and treat. So I am going to discuss about the executive bioremediation. First we have the biophiles. So biophiles are engineered heaps of contaminated soil that are carefully constructed to stimulate microbial activity for pollutant degradation. They combine features of land farming, composting, but in a more controlled environment. Here contaminated soil is collected, piled into heaps and then aerated through a network of pipes, moisture, nutrients, and sometimes microbes are also added to enhance the degradation process. Covering the pipes can regulate temperature, prevent volatilization of toxic gases, and reduce leaching. Next is the land farming. It is one of the commonest and oldest method of bioremediation. Here, instead of making piles, just spread the contaminated soil over a thin layer, periodically tied to aerate and stimulate microbial activity. The soil layer is spread on a lined surface to prevent leaching. Oxygen is supplied by tiling, while moisture and nutrients can be added to maintain optimum biodegradation activity. And monitoring ensures pollutants are degraded to safe level. So next is the bioreactors. Bioreactors are engineered vessels or tanks where contaminated soil, sludge or water treated highly under environmental condition, temperature, pH, moisture, etc. are aerations and nutrients and are supplied for microbial activity. The collected itless soil or sludge is mixed with water or other carriers that create a slurry which is then placed into the reactor. The microorganisms that degrade the environment under anaerobic or aerobic conditions. Continuous monitoring and control system maximize the efficiency and enhance the degradation process. So coming to the advantages, environmental friendly, sustainable, cost effective as compared to the chemical treatment, and also can achieve complete mineralization of some pollutants. So at the same time they have limitations. Limitations include site specific, that it depends on temperature, pH, oxygen, moisture, slow process as compared to chemical treatment, and not effective for all pollutants, requires monitoring and optimization. So coming to the conclusion, bioremediation represents a sustainable strategy for waste site management. Although challenges remain, advances in biotechnology and environmental engineering are making it a reliable solution for restoring polluted ecosystem and protecting human health. Thank you.